So I'd like to talk today a little bit about the importance of staying mobilized through this crisis that we all find ourselves in. And I'd like to do that in a way where I talk a little bit about the biology of mammals. And I promise you, this is not going to be like biology in school. I just want to put into context what we're all dealing with. My name is Allen Goldberg, Dr. Allen Goldberg. I'm a sports performance consultant, work with athletes all around the world on overcoming fears and blocks, dealing with adversity, learning how to develop mental toughness. When we're experiencing any kind of trauma, any kind of injury, any kind of danger, emotional upset, our nervous system automatically begins to get activated. Okay, we respond physiologically. Our heart rate increases, our breathing gets faster and shallower, our muscles tighten, and at some point we will reflexively prepare to deal with this danger by either fighting or fleeing. The problem, however, that we find ourselves in, and that a lot of athletes find themselves in when this goes on when they're performing, is you're in situations where you can't fight and you can't flee. A batter up at the plate, a free throw shooter at the foul line getting ready to take an important one-on-one. They're trapped. They can't fight or flee. They can't leave. A runner at the start of a race, same thing. And when any mammal is in a situation where they are experiencing danger and they can't protect themselves by fighting or fleeing, which is really where we all find ourselves right now with this pandemic, there's nothing we can do about it. We can't run away. We can't fight it. We're stuck with it. The default survival option we have biologically is to freeze, to become immobilized. We shut down, we can't think straight, we get confused, we lose our motivation, and we stop moving. And what's critically important in getting out of that freeze state, which we all have a potential to be in right now, because I have to tell you, there is an incredibly strong gravitational pull to get sucked into this immobility. What we have to do is we have to move. Okay, we have to take action. We have to try to regain some of our original life, even though it's not normal. We're in a new normal. And one of the first critically important steps in being able to do that is to set up what we can call a new normal schedule. Because if you have a schedule, it'll be a whole lot easier for you to take action, to stay mobilized. And the first part of that would be having a certain time that you get up every morning. Okay, now it doesn't have to be 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning the way you might have before. If you were training, you're getting up early for school. But you want to really set it up for yourself that every morning, depending on how your body works, you get up at a certain time. And another key part of this schedule is, of course, trying to train, trying to stay active as best you can. You might be totally limited. You know, you might be a swimmer and there's no pool to swim in. You might be a skater, an ice hockey player. There is no ice time. So you have to figure out ways of working in activity, whatever it is. Cardio, walking, running, doing push-ups, core work, that's critical. And I want to emphasize how you motivate yourself and how you mobilize around this stuff. Too many people wait to feel motivated before they'll take action, before they'll do something. And the way it really works, and what you have to keep in mind for yourself, is if you take action first, then you'll get motivated. The more you move, you're getting yourself out of freeze, the easier it will be to move. And the other things you add to your schedule depends on what your interests are. Do you have hobbies that you're into? Do you have things that you like to do? Do you want to try new things? Because one of the things that helps us get mobilized is getting excited about things. If you like to read, you read for pleasure. If you have schoolwork, you work that into your schedule. You want to make sure you take care of yourself in that schedule. You hydrate regularly, you have regular meals, you have a regular bedtime. And I would encourage you and implore you, if you like playing video games, you like watching screen time, you like watching TV, save it for later in the day. And one of the things we're going to talk about in future videos is really how to work in mental training into this time. Because you have an amazing opportunity, even though nothing feels like an opportunity nowadays, you have an amazing opportunity to really strengthen your mental muscles during this time. So in subsequent videos, we're going to talk specifically about various aspects of mental training. Now, I want you to understand that I'd like this to be a personal training for you. I'd like to provide you with things that are relevant and useful. So if you found this video helpful, you want more information, you have suggestions or questions you'd like me to address, issues you're dealing with, leave your comments. Press your like button if you found this helpful. Ring the bell if you want to get notified when new videos come up. But again, we're all in this together, and I really want to help you get unstuck, get mobilized, and come out of this whole pandemic mentally tougher, stronger, and more motivated than ever.